it's Lighthouse Angel Messages. Today I have a love message for Libra. I'm going to get the information that God wants you to know about your love life and how about moving it forward. So hopefully this will resonate. If the title does resonate with you and you're not a Libra, this could still be your message. But we're going to go ahead and get started. I already was led to these cards when it comes to the overall energy of your reading. And it's number 35, so that could be a sign that you've been seeing. It says, speak the language of love. Loving words have the power to change lives, including your own. Okay, I'm also focusing on full moon, so we are in the full moon energy. So, you could be seeing moons, as a sign. And also we have number 48, demonstrate love. Find out what is important to those you love and act on it. Okay, there's a main focus here on love, operating out of love, speaking love, and doing acts of kindness. If that is something that is not what you normally do, then your message when it comes to the overall energy is that that's something you need to focus on. Self-love, speaking love to others, and acting out of love towards yourself and others. Okay? So I'm going to go ahead and get some more cards for clarification and see what else, Libra, you need to know about your love life. What does Libra need to know about your love life? How can we guide them and give them clarity? Okay. I have finances, money problems, work, material things, success, and ex-lover. Memories, the past, old flame, nostalgic. Okay. Okay, I'm being told I need to pull more cards, so I'm going to pull more cards on that. Okay. It says, take your power back. You are giving someone control over how you feel. Your happiness should only depend on you. Okay. I'm also getting a meaning for these cards in a different way. But I'm going to get more messages. What else does Libra need to know? About their love life. Shallow. Hollow, empty, boredom. Okay. I'm getting a couple of messages with this. Okay, one of them I'm getting is that you, Libra, you may be somebody who's looking for somebody who demonstrates love, who, expresses it, they act on it, they may be a gift giver, that might be your love language. But also you want someone that speaks the language of love, like that has the way they speak to you, that you're able to feel their love. You feel that unconditional love, right? And this person from your past, this ex, they don't have it. They can't give that to you because they're too shallow, empty. Very dark. This card is black. There's a lot of black in it. They're very dark. And Spirit is saying you need to take your power back from this person. Maybe you're attached to them because of finances. Like maybe they have a lot of money, right? Maybe you had some good times with this person at one time, right? But Spirit is here confirming that they may have money, right? They may be flashy, but they're not going to be able to give you the kind of love that you're looking for. And it's like you're giving all your power to this person because of their status. Maybe some memories. Okay? I'm also getting, this could be somebody that might be, Libra, coming back around, wanting some finances, needing some money, right? But you see who they are. They're shallow. They have nothing to offer you. You're operating out of this vibration of love, right? You've took your power back and you're no longer interested, right? You see the truth. Okay, so I'm going to see what this ex-lover, what do they want to say? What does this ex want to say for you? Hoping that it may bring you peace, Libra. I'm afraid to lose you. I wish I could be a different person. Don't put up with my BS. They have hurt me. Okay. Okay. At the bottom of the deck, I have to let you go to find myself. I feel like, Libra, this is your energy. I have to let you go to find myself. You're like, I'm taking my power back. I'm finding myself. I'm not putting up with this hollow, shallow, flashiness that there has no love behind it. Okay, for some of you, that's your story. You're taking your power back because this person is just coming back around because they have nothing to offer you, but they don't want to lose you, right? But that's not your burden to carry, right? They need to be focusing on themselves and healing themselves. They wish they could be a different person. Well, they can. They could be different. They could choose different, right? If they just focused on within instead of focusing on the shallow and hollow things of life like finances, and surface level things, right? They can go within and do the healing. It says, don't put up with my BS. Like, this person knows what they're doing, Libra. This person knows what they're doing. If they come back around, it's all a plan to keep you stuck, right? And this person isn't going to be able to give you the love that you're looking for. And Spirit is saying, take your power back, right? Don't get stuck in this dark, shallow place where you're going to be bored and empty. Look at these cards. This is where they want you. Look at healing. Look how colorful. Flowers. All these different flowers and, everything. And they're so bright and colorful. And then look at this one. Right? They want you in this energy. Look at these two. It's like they're best friends and lovers with Spirit here as the bird on the shoulder. You could be seeing feathers. We're in the full moon energy. If you see feathers, this is your message. Right? You could have long hair. I'm seeing all this hair. You could have long wavy hair. Okay? You also could be 35 or 48 years old. And this last one is, they have hurt me. This is their trauma. This could be, a past spouse. This could be parents. This is trauma. They're putting all the blame on this person, right? Of why they come at you with BS. They want to be different, right? But they can't stop blaming the person that hurt them. And it very well may be possible, I don't know the story, that the person that hurt them, like it wasn't their fault, right? But it is their responsibility to do the healing. Because if they don't do the healing, then they walk around and just spew and hurt everybody else around them. It's like a chain of events. It's like they get hurt, and then they go hurt people, and then those people go hurt people, right? Until someone decides to heal and break the chain. Right? Maybe my message to you, Libra, is maybe you're supposed to be the chain breaker here. Right? Maybe you were surrounded by and was shown as an example of a shallow relationship, and therefore that's what you're going towards. And Spirit's like, well, no, I want you in this. I want you in this, right? But you keep choosing this, right? Because maybe that's what you were shown through your parents or through the people you hang out with. You can't blame the people that hurt you. You have to accept and heal what happened and forgive, and you have to heal, right? In order to break that chain, okay? So let's get some messages from the compass box. You know, most of us have some type of trauma in our life, you know, some kind of pain, hurt that has happened through us throughout our lives, right? And know that whatever that was, it was their trauma and pain getting projected on you, okay? So when you see it that way and you see it in that perspective, doesn't justify them, what they did. You actually need to have a different perspective of, wow, okay, they're not healed, they're hurt, and I need boundaries, and I need to heal myself, okay? And that's how you change. You know, he wants to be a different person. It's a choice. You know, you don't have to stay stuck where you are, but you can choose different. And I'm telling you, this is where God wants you, with the rainbows and the flowers and love and happiness and joy, right? They don't want you in this, okay? But maybe your trauma keeps getting you to pick this. I don't know why I keep going on this card, but maybe your trauma, your past, your parents, they all showed you an example of this. And so you keep picking that. And Spirit's like, take your power back. Focus on me. This is what I want for you. You know. And I'm getting this too with this card. 2 people that love each other that are focused on God. The light. This is Spirit's bright light. Okay. Keep your relationship private without keep your relationship private without keeping your partner a secret. There's a difference between privacy and secrecy. Okay? If you want to, my advice is that, yes, you want to keep your relationship private. But if somebody is insisting on keeping you a secret, then I assure you that you're not the only secret. Okay? And you're worthy. And that's where this, this is black, this is black. That's where this shallow, empty boredom. This person, this ex, may come around when they're bored and then keep you a secret. Okay? You're worthy of more than that. God wants more for you than that, but you got to do the healing. Okay, some of you, it's not going to be for everyone. You may all be on different timelines when it comes to your healing journey. Maybe some of you have never even started. Some of you might be towards the end and getting ready to receive your blessings when it comes to love. Okay, maybe some of you are already operating out of this energy. Some of you are still dealing with an ex that wants to keep coming back around. Okay, so just keep that in mind. The best is yet to come. Yeah. And again, look at all these colors. Blue, yellow, red, green. It's all like what's in this card. This is what they want for you. But you keep settling for the darkness. If that's your story. Don't be someone's secret. Dreams are limitless. Yes. When you start operating out of love and focusing on the light and demanding that, I guess I don't want to use that word demanding, demanding from yourself and from others more, right? You're worthy of the highest level of love, and your dreams become limitless when you change your mindset, right? But you're not going to get your dreams, you know what I'm getting to, because it's like I was really drawn, this is gray and then this card. This person who's shallow, empty, there's like, I'm getting emotionally unavailable. They may be promising you like a limitless life of dreams. Okay, yeah, I'm going to get you this house. I'm going to get you this car. I'm going to get you all this stuff. I have all this money. And because like that's all they have, because they're completely hurt inside. So all they can offer you is shallowness. Pay attention to somebody's actions, okay? Someone like this is typically hurt, wounded, and operating out of toxic energy, okay? Meanwhile, God wants you in something bright, full of love, right? You are the director of your own life. Yeah, this is another confirmation, Libra. Take your power back. Don't let this person in your life again. Or maybe you need to get rid of them again. It's time to take your power back and choose different. Because you don't let people, your friends, your family, these exes, these people dictate your dreams. You're in charge of your life, right? It's not someone else's responsibility to create your dreams. Their dreams are not yours, right? And as soon as if you focus on that, finding somebody who can create your dreams, well, they can quickly as fast rip them out, right? Because they're not yours. That other person created them. So as soon as things get topsy-turvy or go south, guess where your dreams are gone? Your dream life, it's gone. Because you need to go within, heal yourself, and create your life of your dreams, because you are the director. Shine bright like a diamond, okay? This, I'm also getting, maybe that's what, another promise this person has been made. Oh, I'm going to get you a ring. We're going to do this and that. Or maybe they've been buying you a lot of diamonds. Right? Maybe when they feel you slipping away, their manipulation tactic is, throw you a purse, a diamonds, a this or that, because they're shallow, they have nothing else to offer you. You deserve more. You need to understand, I think first things first, you need to love yourself. And when you deeply love yourself, you won't even blink an eye at this person. Like you won't even they'll never even come around you, because your strength will be so intimidating that they won't even be able to approach you, right? Because you become a mirror. You become a mirror to that person. Believe you can, and you're halfway there. Yes. Believe you can find the love that you are, the highest love that you're worthy of, right? Believe in your dreams. Believe that you are the director of your own life, and you can make your own dreams happen. You don't need this person to, they're wounded, and until they do the healing work, this is going to be one of those relationships where, God is constantly trying to close the door that you want to keep reopening. Right? God closes the door, shows you something about this person, and then you're running, or they're running back trying to get you to open it, and you open it. And then God shows you something else, and you close it, and then they come back trying to reopen it. Meanwhile, God has this other door that's even a better option, right? but you're not even being open to see that door because you're too busy trying to get the door that's supposed to be closed to reopen. Success requires perseverance and patience, right? You got to do the work, and you have to have patience to allow the change, right? You want to get to that new door that God wants to open for you on someone new that's for you, right? And that door might be self-love. That door might be a new person. Either way, it's a better door, right? But it requires you to persevere and have patience while you move through this energy and keeping those strong boundaries and taking your power back. Because this is another thing I'm getting. People who are operating out of pain, okay, like I was saying earlier, they go around, they hurt someone, right? And then they hurt someone else, and then, all to feed their ego, to feel their own void within themselves. Well, I'm sorry to say, but that comes with karma, okay? And it's a whole energy exchange, okay? So you don't want to be around somebody who is going around hurting people because they're going to have a lot of karma. And if you're near them or involved with them, then guess what? Then you're going to be affected by that person's karma. Okay? You don't get away with going around hurting people and expecting not to have any karma from it. Now, you can be with a healed person that has good karma coming with them and being in a good energy, right? This is all good karma here in these cards. But when you are sitting with a hurt person, even though you're not someone that goes around hurting people, right? You have a conscience, you understand love and principles, and you have values, right? You're still going to be affected. So it's really important that you close the door and allow God to open the next one. If God is for us, who is against us? Romans 8:31. Yeah. Okay. You need to focus on the divine. Make that your focus. Let him make the moves in your life. Because as long as you're for him, then who's against you? Right? Let him guide you. Let him open the doors. If you think that your choice is better than his, then you need to sit back and ask yourself why you would consider that your option would be better than what he has for you, when he's the one that created you. Life is full of happiness and tears, but strong and have faith. Let me read that again. Life is full of happiness and tears, but strength and have faith. It says, be strong and have faith. Life is full of happiness and tears. Be strong and have faith. Yeah. So what I'm getting from this is that, there's different seasons in life. And each season is lessons, and it's going to give you strength, right? As God, shapes and molds you into a diamond, right? Those tears are what releases the pain of the past. You need to, if you're somebody who avoids that, you need to allow yourself to feel that, because through that you're going to get strength, and it's going to increase your faith. Okay? Tears are good when it comes to releasing the pain of the past. A friend is someone who strengthens you with prayers, blesses you with love, and encourages you with hope. A friend is someone who strengthens you with prayers, blesses you with love, and encourages you with hope. Okay? If you're not surrounding yourself, Libra, with people like this, then you need to evaluate who is a friend in your life. Okay? Because you're looking at elevating. You're looking at allowing God to open new doors in your life. You're interested in doing the healing. Right? And then think about this person, this ex-lover, are they even a friend? Right? Are they someone who strengthens you? or do they cause you chaos? You know, are they someone who blesses you with love, or do they keep you empty? And are they someone who gives you hope, or do you feel defeated? So something to think about, okay? All right. Self-esteem and self-love are the opposites of fear. The more you like yourself, the less you fear anything. Yeah, and this is about self-love. You know, when you are full of confidence, full of self-esteem, full of self-love, I guarantee you this wouldn't even be on your radar. You'd be like, no, I am so, and not arrogantly, but you just know that you're what you're worthy of. And you're not going to settle because you don't need validation from anyone, and you don't need to settle for less, right? You can give yourself everything you need. So, and you don't fear anything when you are full of self-love. Never let your fear decide your future. Yeah. And again, I'm getting that again with this card. It's black. It's like, Spirit is like, your fear is making you settle for this and decide your future. Like you think, oh, it's like I'm getting like this, it's all about money here. And Spirit's like, what would you do if I told you if you took your power back and I brought you this kind of love in your life, and I brought you way more money, 10 times, 100-fold, more than this person is ever promising you. You know, if you just got out of your fear, you know. God has the power to give you more than this person can ever give you. I'm going to say it again. You know, so do you want to settle for something shallow, or do you want to settle for, or I should say not settle, or do you want to choose for what door God wants to open for you, which is full of love and light and blessings? If you are doing your best, if you are doing your best, you will not have to worry about failure. Yeah. Just focus on being the best version of yourself, operating out of love. Right? Because God is guiding you. Ask for signs. Pray to God and ask for signs. They're all around you. Just people aren't paying attention because they're too focused on everything else, trying to achieve, get, and make their agenda happen, while God has signs all over the place. Your natural state is one of love. You have to let go of everything that keeps your vibration suppressed. Okay, so I'm getting for this, Libra, it's like your natural state may be out of love for some of you, right? And this is just a confirmation for you. If you feel like, man, I'm full of love, but I end up with this. What's happening here? Okay? Your natural state is one of love. You have to let go of everything that keeps your vibration suspended. Let go of fear of survival, shame of the past, limiting beliefs, judgment of the self or others, and feelings of unworthiness. Release what holds you back, and you'll naturally rise to a higher vibration. Yeah. When all your beliefs, everything that's in your subconscious mind that was told by your parents, told by your friends, told by, these exes, right? It all creates a belief system about yourself. Once you release all of that and realize, you know what? They didn't heal their wounds and they're not mine to carry. I'm going to release all of that so I can elevate and attract what's meant for me, right? That's what this is saying. It's saying, and it says, worry about the future keeps your vibration low. Holding on to the past weighs you down. Take a deep breath and be here and now, okay? Let go and live in the moment, okay? Fear is an illusion. And if you're holding on to someone because of finances, out of fear, then you're just keeping your blessings from being delivered to you. Because fear is an illusion. It's no truth. It's something, we weren't born with fear. It was put in our minds, right? So if you knew if you eliminated that, you would create your own future of your own dreams, and God would guide you there. Would you still sit in fear, Libra? You want something, go get it. Yeah. Don't expect someone else to go provide it for you. You're never going to get the happiness, joy, and love that you deserve by waiting for someone else to provide it for you. And let me tell you, a materialistic life is not happiness. Okay? That you got to fill that void within yourself through healing. Relationships are not about finding the perfect partner, but learning to see your imperfect partner perfectly. Okay? So, God doesn't want you to look for perfection, but they also don't want you to justify somebody's bad behavior. If they're toxic, shallow, empty, do not make excuses because they have money. Okay? Because this person is never going to be able to get you in this energy. Okay? And that's what I'm getting from this message. Is that, don't make excuses because, oh, well, they're just imperfect, it's okay, right? Meanwhile, they're abusing you and playing mind games and manipulating you to get you to do what they want so they can feed their ego while they keep you a secret, okay? That's not what God wants for you, okay? For where your treasure is, there your heart will also be. Matthew 6:21. For where your treasure is, there your heart will be. Yeah, and that's why Spirit is saying, you want something, you go get it. And that's where you're going to find your passion, your love, your person, your everything. But when you are trying to get someone else to provide it for you, and maybe that was mirrored to you by your parents, okay? That's not what God has for you, okay? I have the 7 of Wands, okay? And I'm really getting this, it's what I'm getting from the 7 of Wands, I instantly got boundaries, okay? These may be friends, people, toxic friends, exes, whoever these are. You need to keep your boundaries and stay true to that so you can take your power back and so you can move in the energy towards what's meant for you so you can go after your dreams. Because these people who, could be parents, friends, family, whatever it is, right, that they're not going to be the ones that support your dreams. They want to keep you small and make sure your light never becomes bright, right? That you're not chasing your dreams when they didn't, just as an example, right? Focus on you, your path, your journey, and keeping those strong boundaries. Sun will rise and we will try again. Right? Now, what I'm getting with this one, and I'm getting it's this X, like, they come back all happy, everything's great, and, or maybe when you're happy again, we'll try again. That might be their motto, right? And this paper has a lot of, like, reflectiveness in it, and I'm just, like, seeing this as, like, it's an illusion, Okay, if this person comes back and try again, I'm telling you, it's going to be this cycle of around and around of a door that God is trying to close for you. Because unless this person comes in different energy or has done healing, and you can actually feel through their energy that they have transformed, and you will know, because energy does not lie, right? And don't justify through your mind that you're not feeling what you're feeling, just so that you can allow this person back in because, hey, you know what? They got some money, you know. As quickly as they can give you that money, they can take it away. Wouldn't you rather it be yours, that you made yourself, that you're passionate about, you're able to make your own dreams? Because you are. So why are you settling for less? All right, I'm going to get you, Libra. I want to get you a self-care card because I feel like you need it to help you take your power back and focusing on you, and self-care. So let's see, what self-care card can we get for Libra? Take a walk, number 52. You could be seeing number 52, but you need to get grounded. You need to get out in nature. And I also suggest that you listen to something different, something that elevates how you feel. If you're going to be listening to anything while you walk, but get out in nature. Notice the birds, the flowers. Allow the energy to flow through you, and keep your mind open, okay? And see what the divine is going to deliver for you in that time on that walk, okay? You could see some birds. Look at the clouds. You'll get messages in the clouds as well. Okay. All right. And then I'm going to get you an angel number card. This is the number you may see as a synchronicity, that the divine is with you, but also that this is your message. Okay, Libra? All right. What number for Libra as a sign from you, Spirit? Okay. All right. I have number 44. It says, I am supported. So this number for me means that you are protected. And God is telling you, you are going to be protected if you walk away from this person. Okay? You are supported as you walk away from this person. But you got to have faith. Okay? Your angels are encouraging you to continue on your present life path with diligence and determination, and even greater success will come in the future. Okay, what I'm getting for that, for those of you who have already pursued maybe a side gig or passion project or something, or you already took your power back and you're working on yourself, Spirit is saying, I'm supporting you on this path here. Okay? Focusing on yourself, taking your power back, and releasing anything that's shallow. Spirit is supporting this. Okay? So keep moving forward. If you see the sign, number 44 or 444, this is your message. And God is telling you, I am with you. I'm supporting you as you walk this journey to taking your power back. Okay, Libra? That's the message I have for you today. I hope it resonates with you. I hope this helps give you clarity and peace when it comes to your love life. And I'm sending you so much love and light. And I wish you the best, Libra. Take care, okay? Bye.